Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. This is gonna probably be a long video, fortunately and unfortunately. You know me, you know I love looking at logos, and someone sent me a bunch of defunct or logos of the past of the ECHL, 83 in fact, and I've ranked them. I've not ranked 83 though. I have ranked 57. I have removed any logo that I was familiar with. It looked like something in a different league, just looked like something that I've seen before, to try and make this semi-fair, I guess, if you want to call it that. I really like the ECHL. It's one of my favorite leagues. Being in Atlantic Canada, unfortunately, I'm not really directly exposed to it, but I would love to see an ECHL game someday. Start to collect some jerseys from the ECHL. I really want a Solar Bears jersey, Greenville Swamp Rabbits jersey. Those two are pretty high in my list from this league. But it is really cool to kind of look back at previous teams, and there are some crazy team names and logos and just all kinds of stuff in this league. I'm really excited to go through this with you guys and maybe familiarize you guys with some of these teams that maybe you've never seen before, and some of these teams I've never seen before up until someone sent me these logos. And I guess I should give that person a shout out, and that is Josh Law. Josh Law, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So there's 57 logos here, and I'm going to go through them, my least favorite to favorites. I'm going to try and get through these as quickly as possible without a lot of explanation, because there's, again, a lot of logos to get through. So let's jump into this. Would love it if you could hit the subscribe button if you're new. Let's do it. Okay, number 57, and a lot of these are really small, so I'm going to have to zoom in for all of these. The logo that I thought deserved to be in last place was the Victoria Salmon Kings. This is a terrible logo in my opinion. I'm fine with the name Salmon King, whatever, but it's just it's like they found a generic clip art a drawing of a salmon and found another generic clip art of a crown and just put it on top and hope that it fit and put Salmon Kings on it. Like I hate this logo. It does absolutely nothing for me. Moving on, 56. This is the Rampage, the Roanoke Valley Rampage, and this is I like the color combination, the blue and the orange. I'm down with that, but I'm not even sure if they still make them. But when I was growing up, they had these foam orange pucks that you'd use outside, maybe in your driveway, or I don't know, floor hockey, just for practice, so no one would get hurt, basically. That's what that reminds me of. It reminds me of a foam plastic, or a foam practice puck, and I ain't down with that. And this logo, just in general, is just all over the place. That the stick that comes way out of the R in Rampage comes down so far from the rest of the text. There's a lot of white space in between the text and the stick, and the Roanoke Valley is even across the horizon, but the Rampage is tilted. It's just I just don't like this logo at all. 55. Hold on, let me zoom in. I can't zoom in, never mind. Number 55. I can't zoom in on that one either. Apologies. I mean, you're not really missing much. It's the Virginia Lancers. This looks more like a political candidate sign that you'd see on someone's lawn versus a logo. A lot of American colors in here, a lot of stars, which is, again, very American, which is fine, which is great, but as a hockey logo, this ain't working for me. Number 54, I can zoom in on this one, it's going to let me. It's the Miami Matadors. It's really not that bad. I maybe shouldn't have it this low, but it's really cringy. The cartooniness of this, the perspective of one of his arms being like he's got an infection in that arm. It is huge. What is the reason for that arm being so big? But generally the logo's not too bad. I'm not a fan of the cartooniness of that guy whatsoever. Number 53, I put the Greenboro Monarchs. Oh no, I don't want to delete that. It's cool that it's contained in a circle, but there's nothing going on here for me. It is kind of regal, kind of academic in a way, I guess, which is nice, but this does not much for me. Number 52, but the Erie Panthers. I can't zoom in on this one either. This is going to be so small on your screen. I apologize. I can't zoom in. But you're not missing much. It's a panther that looks like a fish with a head that is overweight and is eating a lot of saltine crackers. And it's just got no color to it. It's a black and white. There you go. 51, the Jacksonville Lizard Kings. The Lizard Kings? I don't know about that name. I'm not down with that. This looks like a sports betting website thing, like the DraftKings logo or something. I'm not down with this. I think this would look odd on a jersey itself. This one feels awkward to me. Number 50, the Columbus Chill. I can't zoom on this either. This is just the word chill with some dashes in it and Columbus underneath. This is an extremely low effort logo. Number 49, the Louisville Ice Hawks. I will zoom in on this because I have the ability. I kind of like the nostalgic classic vibes of it. It feels like something from the 70s. Maybe it is. I don't know. But I like that it kind of mimics the Vancouver Canucks kind of classic colors. But I hate the text around it. I hate it. And it doesn't even line up. Oh my God, it's not even with the circle. Look how close the text is here. Look how... oh my God, this is an embarrassment. I didn't even notice that till now. I gotta move on. I can't. It's gonna drive me crazy. Number 48, the Roanoke Valley Rebels. Man, Roanoke Valley's got a lot of teams. I'm not sure how good this logo would do in today's world. We know the controversy surrounding what we see there, and I'm just gonna leave this one. Number 47, the Carolina Thunderbirds. Kind of a cool name. Not great of a logo. This here, I think, is supposed to be a goaltender's helmet, but it looks like an old man on fire, and then his head being put onto this Thunderbird. It's just so bad. It is so bad. Number 46, the Richmond Renegades. I kind of like the color combination here, that bluish green teal. I don't know. Whatever. 45, the Louisville River Frogs. Man, some of these names, the River Frogs. I gotta zoom in on this one. What is up with this other leg here? Is he wearing? It looks like he's wearing a giant sock or a cast or something on that other leg. I don't understand that at all. The text is, I guess, applicable to what it is, but it looks like Rugrats font. It's very cartoony, and I mean, the ECHL is known for kind of being a little bit out there as far as logos and team names and jerseys, which is great. I absolutely love it. This one feels a little bit too childish to me. And the frog, he's not too bad. He looks pretty mean. He's sticking his tongue out to get the puck. That is actually kind of cool. But overall, meh. Number 44, the Mobile MySticks. MySticks? I don't know. I like the colors. Purple, green, I'm down, but it's extremely busy. The implementation of the M coming out as hockey sticks on both sides, that's actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. But it's so busy because of the M and then the stroke on the M on the inside and then the black stroke on the outside and then the layers of the wings of the dragon and the dragon himself and the smoke coming out. It's just like it's graphic overload. It's so hard to really see and appreciate the detail in this logo. I think it looks pretty good from up close. It would look terrible from far away. Number 43, I put the San Fran Bowls. Gradient. Look at the gradients in here. That's going just 1 transition, 2 transition, 3 transition, 4 there's 5 transitions of gradients in here just in the main logo. There's others in the sticks. This one's all over the place. Yeah, it'd probably look okay in a jersey, to be completely honest. It probably would, but I ain't digging it. Number 42, the Johnstown Chiefs, whatever. This one has a pretty good balance, actually. A lot of teams, specifically in college and universities and stuff, just use the letter, like U or B or whatever. Even some professional teams, like the Boston Bruins, they use the spoke B. This logo does a very good job at balancing that letter with another graphic. So we know that that's a J in the background. Just subconsciously, we just know it is. But that's not the main focus of the logo. It's that guy, it's the chief, I guess. And he's got some skates on, which is pretty cool. He's got a hockey gloves and a hockey stick, but he's not wearing anything else. So it feels like this. It feels kind of like an awkward logo. I'm not a fan of the colors. This one's just average for me. Number 41, the Nashville Knights. So this obviously is a little bit more than a logo. This looks like the front of a program or whatever, but it's not too bad. It's a bit old school. Obviously, it says 1989 to 90. So we're dating back. I was 3 years old when this season started. So this is very, very old, as am I. And the colors feel very appropriate for that time, but I don't know about this logo on a jersey. The text, the Knights, is really, really hard to read. I'm not digging it. Number 40, is it Macon? I'm not familiar with that town name. Whoopee? 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 I don't know. I'm assuming that's a bird or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know about this logo. What's up with the bee? Can I zoom in on the bee? Why is there a bee in there? Why does he look like Bert from Bert and Ernie? This is a strange logo. Like it's really not that bad, but it's just an odd logo. And look at the shape of this blade and the stick. What is that? I know, some odd decisions here. Number 39, the Raleigh Ice Caps, or Raleigh. Not too bad. The gradients, I would say, make sense in this sense because ice does kind of shimmer like that. The puck is fine. I don't know how I feel about the texture on top of the puck there. I can't zoom in. I apologize. Not too bad. Probably looks okay on a jersey. Number 38, the Knoxville Cherokees. I actually love the color choice here, this teal. But as far as the logo itself, the shape in the background obviously mimics an arrowhead or something, which is cool, but the opposite kind of angles that's going on top of that with the K and then the hockey stick, it's just there's a lot of different angles going on top of each other, and it makes it a little bit hard to look at. So that's why it is where it is. Number 37, the Huntington Blizzard. Cannot zoom in on this one either. I apologize. There is nothing special about this logo at all. It's just, I got nothing to say about it. It's just average. Number 36, the Columbia Inferno. This does not look like a hockey logo. This looks like something you might find on a child's toy or something. It does make sense for the ECHL though. Like that's the thing about it. It totally works in the ECHL. So I understand it, but again, I don't know. I got nothing to say. It doesn't do a lot for me. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Number 35, the Greenville Growl. I don't. Okay, there's a lot actually to dissect with this logo. The face, the angerness that's not a word. I like the expression on the dog's face. He's muscular. He's mean. He's got the puck in his mouth. It's got a bit of an underdog feel to it because it is a small dog holding a big puck. So I kind of like that aspect of it. But here's where it kind of loses me a little bit. Greenville Growl. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I don't like that at all. Number 34, the Greensboro Generals. This is a fine logo. I can't zoom in again. It's kind of American. It's all contained in this one big shape, which is nice. The stars are fine. I've got a bit of dimension to them because of the way that it's shaded and stuff. Yeah, whatever. Number 33, the Trenton Titans. I feel like maybe this logo shouldn't have been in here because now that I look at this, it does ring a bell with me. So this should have probably been removed. I apologize. I did kind of rank these obviously off camera months ago, and I'm just getting around to filming it now. But anyways, this is an okay logo. It is a bit awkward, mainly this area, this bulgy area between his legs, and that intense look on his face. The helmet that looks like Lego, but this part's cool down below. Number 32, the Arkansas River Blades. I can zoom in on this. Nice. All right. The bear is angry, which is great. I think it's just an awkward logo because of the color of the bear. I think if the bear was brown or something, it would make him easier to see. He almost blends in a little bit. I like that he's wearing a jersey. I like the little detail here of the tape coming off the stick. But I would like to see the bear be like a brown bear or something like that, or a polar bear, and maybe have a black helmet, or maybe, I don't know, you could just see more detail, because pants are generally black. So if he is wearing hockey pants there, we don't know because his legs blend right into it. Maybe the socks are black. I don't know, but yeah. Number 31, the Seawolves and Mississippi Seawolves. So some of these logos, the quality isn't that great, but not too bad. I hate the text going up here. That is the worst. But this guy is actually pretty neat. He's got a bit of an earring or a hook in his ear, which looks like it comes undone right there. And he's got the hook on his arm, which is great. Whatever this is going down, it looks like when a ship breaks through the waves, it kind of, the water kind of parts and moves off to the side. That's the kind of vibe that I get there. The Seawolves text kind of mimics the front of a ship, so that's actually pretty awesome. I like the colors, but I hate the text above. Number 30, the Long Beach Ice Dogs. I'm going to zoom in on this one. I hate this up here. I wish it was just him. If it was just him being a pissed off dog holding the skates, it would be great. I don't know what the yellow is on the skates. Is that drool or... Oh, it's the inside of the skate showing through. Okay. I think that's a bit of an awkward coloring of the skate. Yeah, it's not too bad. I lose the text up top. Number 29, the Jacksonville Lizard Kings. Again, apparently there was 2 Lizard Kings logos. This one is much better, in my opinion. I love the expression on the Lizard King. The stick looks pretty good. The colors are great. A little bit busy. The text is a little hard to read because of all the interior and exterior strokes on it, but not too bad. Number 28, the Hampton Roads Admirals. That is just an awkward name, but again, maybe this logo shouldn't be in here because I feel like I've seen this before, but there are a lot of kind of anchor admiral logos out there. I really like the colors. Average. 27, the Columbus Cottonmouth. So, pretty badass logo, actually. The gradient in the text and the fact that it's almost wavy, don't like that. Don't like the Columbus font up there. The hockey sticks are fine. This looks more like a rollerblade team than it does an actual hockey team. The snake itself is pretty awesome, but the texture of his skin, or the scales rather, it's too defined. It looks like he's sick or something, or has radiation poisoning and he's growing stuff on his face. I don't know, but I think there's a little bit too much texture on the Cottonmouth. Number 26, the Baton Rouge Kingfish. As far as the logo itself, it does have kind of a nice flow. For me, my eye starts near the bottom, near the text, and kind of flows up along the right-hand side, coming up top, seeing the skyline or outline, probably of, I'm assuming, Baton Rouge, and coming back into the Kingfish. That's where I kind of have the problem. He's awkwardly holding a stick because he doesn't have hands. He only has fins or whatever. And it's just, it feels a bit awkward, him or that fish holding the stick. But as a logo itself, it's not too bad. Number 25, the augustalinks. I can't zoom in, I apologize. I like the coloring that's going on here. There is an A in the background, which isn't super apparent, but it's not too bad. The colors are good. It's a whatever logo. Number 24, the Atlantic City Boardwalk Bullies. Are you kidding me with this name? It's a ridiculous name. But I love the colors. Absolutely phenomenal color combination. Tremendous. I love it. I love it. I love it. This dude's pretty cool. He's got a tattoo. He's got a, he's been in a tussle. He's got a bandage there on his lip, which is awesome. He's wearing some skates. He's got the stick. The perspectives is good. Hate the team name, and hate all that text above and below, but generally pretty great color combination. Number 23, the Birmingham Bowls, and again, I think I've seen this logo before, but I don't know if my brain is tricking myself, because I said before, I did rank these a couple of months ago, so I'm wondering did I see this logo before because I ranked it a month ago, and I'm just getting around to filming it now, or did I see this logo years ago? It doesn't really matter, I guess, at this point, but this is an average logo. I like kind of the representation of a different style. It's not a typical, we see so many animals in sports logos, which is great. I like that, but this is done in a very kind of artsy way, or kind of, I don't know the right word. Not Native American, but maybe that is kind of the vibe that I'm getting from it. It looks like something you'd see in the side of a cave that's been there for 5,000 years or something. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Number 22, the Louisiana Ice Gators. Those ice gators, those pesky ice gators, right? Not a fan of the yellow and green together, but what's going on, I can't zoom in, I apologize, but what's going on in this logo is actually pretty fantastic. Kind of like the Solar Bears, which is a ridiculous name. The Ice Gators is kind of along that same line. There is some implementation of ice or cold along the top of the font. It looks like the alligator, the alligator is breaking through the ice in behind the sign. There's a puck there. The net in the background is almost like the perspective of if you're underneath the ice and the gator you're watching the gator like come out of the ice underneath the net, forcing the net backwards like this, and you're almost kind of at ice level and you're watching it happening. So he's coming right out of the ice at you. I actually do like that quite a bit. Just not a fan of the colors. Number 21, the Phoenix Roadrunners. Not too bad, but the Roadrunner looks a little dainty. Looks like if you sneezed in his direction, he would probably fall over and get injured on the ice. So I don't really like how dainty he is, but the colors are phenomenal. Absolutely love the colors. Number 20, the Charlotte Checkers, which I believe is a team in the AHL now. I don't know if they moved from the ECHL to the AHL. I don't know. I don't know enough about these minor leagues to know. But it is kind of has that same vibe. They use the same dude, maybe, or maybe they have the mascot. I can't remember. But the colors are pretty decent. I don't mind the text. Yeah. Number 19, the New Orleans Brass. Okay. Kind of a cool name, actually. New Orleans is a big music city, or New Orleans. However you say it, I don't care. I really like the colors. Unique name. Not really a super fantastic logo, though. It's a very low quality, and this could be from the 80s. I don't know. But I do like the colors. Number 18, the Tallahassee Tiger Sharks. I like sharks. I like the rips out of the text, but there's two primary elements you're fighting: the big shark and then the big text. Either make one of them smaller or one of them bigger, and I like this a lot more. Number 17, the Ontario Reign, which is an AHL team. I think the Los Angeles Kings AHL team, which uses different colors and a different logo, so maybe this is unrelated or whatnot, but the colors are amazing. The dimension or the bevel that's on this text of rain is great. It is a bit busy, though. It is definitely a bit busy. I think this would look really, really good on a t-shirt, close up, but on a jersey far away, it has a bit too much going on. Number 16, the Huntsville Blast. Okay, listen. If you can't see, look, Baby Yoda's back there. We got the moon right here. We got R2-D2 here. I like space. My name's Neil. It's named after Neil Armstrong. I love NASA. I love space. If you're going to put a rocket in a logo, it's probably going to be in the top half of my list of rankings. Like, This logo is terrible, but it's in my top 16 because it's got a rocket in it. And Huntsville, if you're not aware, is a big rocket manufacturing. They have a big rocket manufacturing facility there for NASA, and I think they do private stuff there as well. I don't know if they do anything for Tesla. I can't remember, but there's lots going on in Huntsville. Anyways, I do like the colors too. Number 15, the Johnston Chiefs. These logos cause controversy because a lot of teams are moving away from Native American names or logos or whatnot. This doesn't feel too bad. I think that the issue would be with the name and not with the logo itself or the arrowhead in the background. But I love the texture on this logo. I love the colors. I love the general shape of it. I think this will look phenomenal on a jersey. I really like this one. Number 14, the PD Pride. Kind of an awkward name. I don't know what PD is or if that's a place. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, this logo is pretty cool. I like the colors. I like the fact that he's kind of like ripping right out of the logo, grabbing the puck. It's got good motion to it. It's got good feel. Got a good feel. Number 13, the Lexington Men O' War. It's pretty great actually. It's phenomenal. I can't zoom in unfortunately. But I like this. It feels pretty dark, actually. It feels pretty dark, which I do like. I hate the text up top. I wish that would change. But yeah, overall, and I have nothing really to complain about this logo. It's decent other than the text. Number 12, the Chesapeake Icebreakers. The Chesapeake Icebreakers. Is there ice in the Chesapeake Bay? I do not know. Someone can tell me. But anyway, this logo is, again, kind of like that last one, reaching through. I like the motion in this one. The colors are great. It's got hockey elements in it with the puck. Remove the text up top, though. Number 11, the Fresno Falcons. Colors are great. I'm going to sound like a broken record through this entire video, but what do you do? Colors are great. Implementation of a hockey stick. Yeah, it's a nice logo. Number 10, the Elmira Jackals. Wow, maybe the first logo that we've seen without text other than the first Lizard Kings one, but not bad. The eyes, I think would be better with some more detail, maybe. Just having them white kind of removes any personality or intimidation of it. I don't know. I don't get, the eyes to me don't match. The colorization of the eyes don't match the expression on it. Everything else kind of like ravenous or angry, and which is great, but the eyes to me just being blank white like that, lose me. Number 9, the Rivermen, the pure Rivermen, which I think I've seen this logo, so this shouldn't be in here, but this logo is pretty great. I like it a lot. The guy chewing on the puck, holding the wheel, the skyline of Peoria in the background, or Peoria, whatever. Pretty good. Number 8, the Texas Wildcatters. Odd name, but big, strong Texan boy here working on an oil rig or a derrick or whatever. I think that's a derrick in the background. He's got a puck. He's got a stick. Looks badass. Looks angry. Like the colors. Number 7, the Jackson Bandits. I gotta zoom in here. Pretty simple logo. Not a lot going on. The Bandits, which I think I kind of wish that the Vegas Golden Knights weren't the Vegas Golden Knights and kind of went with more of an outlaw or a bandit vibe. But this kind of reminds me of what Vegas could be, although this does have its flaws. I like the aspect of the bandit. I like that some teams go that way. It looks pretty cool. I like him. The text is on top of the hockey stick, although that does not look like a hockey stick. That blade is huge. So other than that, I like it. Number 6, the Chicago Express. We've seen a couple of logos like this in previous leagues of trains kind of coming out, and then the front of the train makes the skate. I think that's a brilliant move. And then the X down below in Express, you can see another hockey stick. You can see the Sears Tower or the Willis Tower, or whatever you call it these days, in Chicago back there on the skyline, in Chicago on top. Colors are awesome. This is a phenomenal logo. A little bit busy though. Number 5, the Roanoke Express. Very similar logo. I like the colors better. I like the fact that it's got a bit more intimidation here with the smoke just kind of billowing out, different colors of the smoke. Yeah, kind of a classic logo too, a little bit less modern. Number 4, the Las Vegas Wranglers, which is great. I mean, this is kind of the direction I was really hoping that the Golden Knights would go. You've got the bull in there. The Vegas font is perfect. The Wranglers font is perfect. The colors are great. This specific image that I have is pretty low quality, but yeah, I really like this logo a lot. Number 3, the Dayton Bombers. Aviation is another big thing for me. You're going to put Aviation in there with some blue and red. Two of my favorite colors. I mean, it's going to be my top 5 every day of the week. I really like this. Fantastic. Nothing to complain about whatsoever. Number 2, the Ice Pilots. More Aviation. Got some what looks to be... I don't know what those jets are supposed to represent. I guess maybe an F-18, but there are some couple inconsistencies there, but anyways, I really like this logo a lot. The colors are perfect. I like how black it is. I think this logo on a black jersey, because it's outlined in red, would look phenomenal. I might have to go look up and see what those jerseys look like with this logo on it before. I'm really intrigued, actually. Number 1, the Alaska Aces. Kind of amazing that Alaska had a team. Like, kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. Everything's perfect about this logo. I wouldn't change a thing. The colors are perfect. I love the implementation of green in there. Obviously, Alaska's a pretty outdoorsy state. The blue for ice and snow, and yeah, phenomenal. And the bear that's in there, the polar bear, he's pissed. The text is not the primary element. This dude is the bear. Wouldn't change a thing. Literally would not change a thing about this logo. Absolutely love it. So that took a long time. We're at like, what, 30 minutes or something like that, or past 30 minutes. I apologize. It's tough for me to do some of these leagues with so many logos. Obviously, these are defunct logos, so there's more than a normal league. But I just end up sounding like a broken record, and I'm annoying myself. I can't even imagine how annoyed some of you guys are listening to my stupid face talk and saying the same things over and over again. So I do like doing these videos. I don't know if I'll do another video like this with so many defunct logos. It's really cool to look at them. I maybe should have taken, maybe my top 20 and kind of gone through them or something like that. But either way, at the very least, if you've made it this far, maybe you saw a logo that you've never seen before. Maybe you've heard of a team that you've never heard before, and you want to go do some more research, whether it's on what other logos did they use that are similar, what did their jerseys look like, what arena did they play in. That's kind of the cool part about this video. You kind of learn something from some of these teams. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I know it's a long video. I know some people will really enjoy this video because that's all that they request is long logo videos and from different leagues. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you're having an amazing day. I would love it if you can hit the subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed already. And I will catch you in the next logo ranking video. Adios.